Fools think just cause I'm rapping I ain't street enough. Even though I'm dope with the samples, they don't beat enough. When they talk about the nicest, I'm who they thinking of. I drop year after year so you can eat enough. My flow's sweet enough. Even though we might want it all, we only need enough just to get by, dress up, get fly. Put a few dollars in my pocket, you upset, why? Even when them boys tried to wet me, I kept dry. Never really respect died, please may I step by. There's just certain things I won't let fly, except when I'm all out of weed and run the connect dry. So they hit me with the buyout plan. Gave me a sample and a tryout gram. Looks good, smells good, feels good too. Now how you feeling, Magoo? Something fantastic. Fat nugs tucked under plastic. Found the tip jar and threw some loot in the basket. I lace game like shoestrings. You can ask around how I do things. Shall I remind you of two things? I never switched sides or signed up with some new teams. The name of my crew rings. You'd think there was a cash register in my blue jeans. Fools think cause the flow cold that I ain't hot enough. 1,000 bars later still spitting like I ain't got enough. I think I've heard enough. I think I'd rather coach y'all along and send you to college, word to Duff. My nephew's in the weight room getting buff, slapping on plate after plate, you don't forget the cuff. Do this all for preparation, all out on the field and build a reputation. At the same time earn an education. Your future's right there in the grasp to choose your destination. Spoke amongst the best in the nation. Never questioned my dedication, no hesitation. No, I don't half step. Stayed upright in this verse, I only half slept. That bag we talked about in the first verse, there's only half left. Sometimes I do more when I have less, but learn to work through my problems like a math test. I lace game like shoestrings. You can ask around how I do things. Shall I remind you of two things? I never switched sides or signed up with some new teams. The name of my crew rings. You'd think there was a cash register in my blue jeans. Fools think just cause I'm poly I ain't got enough tats. Yeah, you got a hot CD but not enough plaques. Too much tree, not enough raps. These streets feel me like fingers, I've got enough daps. I laid enough tracks to get put up against anyone, I build enough stats. Trying to get my nephews to the league and let them figure it out from there. Yasiel Puig. Great bat, hella speed. Go ahead, try to run that arm, you'll get nailed with a seed. I watch games and puff hella weed. Might be sitting on a bag, but I ain't selling weed. This just personal use. No nugs for sale, don't take it personal, oos. Here's one on the house and a personal truce. If I'm holding, then we holding, we can all get loose. We always turned up like we shoulda. Word, I'm ghetto gutta, goona gooda. I lace game like shoestrings. You can ask around how I do things. Shall I remind you of two things? I never switched sides or signed up with some new teams. The name of my crew rings. You'd think there was a cash register in my blue jeans.